I just hope this internet will be stable because it is Saturday evening, Saturday night, because a lot of people might be online, and anytime plenty people are online, you see we have this internet glitch, interruptions. This is weekend, so people at home, you know one thing about this. What's it called? Internet. This, yes, about this internet. Many people don't watch television anymore. So many people don't watch television. They don't watch television anymore. What they do is they watch everything on their phone, on their telephone. You get the gist. Where are my homies at? Now, where are my people at now? What's up with you guys? Man, I was like bored, had nothing to do. I decided to come and spend time with you. So sure, but you guys need to show up now. What's up now? Money bag, I see you, man. I don't know what is. Jordan, sir, I see you. Most time in the night I don't see clearly, but I'm trying to see. I think this should be Musa. Musa, that's it. News and general updates, I see you. News and general updates. Yes, so. So guys, it's going to be an interesting evening. I came out fully prepared. Mabel, good evening to you. Where are my homies on YouTube? What's up with you guys? So does it mean nobody has joined my YouTube channel? Give me that, man. Money bag, plenty gist day. Many gist. Okay, many gist. The topic this evening is marrying a breadwinner of the family. This is going to be an interesting program. Marrying a breadwinner, bringing guys, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Do you understand me? Bringing guys. So does it mean my guys, now my YouTube, what's up with you guys? What's up? Now, where are my guys on YouTube? Now look at my beard. I'm in love with my beard. Now share this program for me now. Do. What's it? 268. I see you. Skin. Now I cannot see very well. I can't read the alphabets. Sunday Germain, I see you. Skin masked guy, I see you. I'm trying to, to read the names. I cannot see properly at night. Pardon me if I don't give you a shout out. Annie Grace at work. Yes, my beard is my trademark. People recognize me easily. Each time I go out with my beard, they recognize me instantly. Minister, evangelist. Who is this person calling this thing? Don't call this my number again. So, Johnson, I see you big time. Man, I'm people. I don't want to go blind though. People trying to give my guys shout outs. I don't want to go blind. Yeah, so Annie Grace at work, my beard, my trademark. How many people? Does it mean that all my guys have gone to club? What's up now? Johnson, yes, I saw you now. I gave you a shout out, but I saw you, you know. But I saw one minister evangelist on YouTube, on TikTok. Okay. So what's going on? They are out, maybe. No, people will join. They will join. Maybe they are still enjoying. Some are drunk. Some guys are already drunk. Some are smoking weed. Some are making love. Some are driving. Some are at work. That is life for you. Some are, I mean, in the hospital. I need to get myself glasses. News and general updates. Which country am I living in? I live in Austria. That is where I live. I live in Austria, for those of you who don't know. Why I did not go out? Go out and do what? I'm from the old school. I need to go to big boys club now. I cannot go and just be jumping up and down inside disco like a little boy. Don't you know how old I am? You expect me to go to disco at this age? I want to go to live band where things are happening, where big boys are, you know. What's up now? You understand what I mean? I can't just go and then be jumping up and down. I did it 30 years ago, 30 something years ago. Like I went to club last 25 years ago. So for what? I prefer to sit at home and then, so Tingun Slink, I see you. Happy weekend to you. You understand what I mean now? So, Nicholas Potter, I worked out back then when I was younger. Now I don't do much anymore. I just sit and observe things. I just sit and observe things. Okay, guys, you're welcome to my evening show. My name is Rodi. In case you are coming across my video or live program for the first time. The topic this night I'm going to be real. Okay, so if you are a core follower of this page and I did not give you shout outs, pardon me. Man, I don't see clearly at night. You understand what I mean? Olakunle, I see you. No. So if I don't give you a shout out, don't be mad at me. I'm not seeing clearly at night. Some people say I should go and get glasses, but I don't like getting glasses, you know. Now let's go. The topic this night is marrying a breadwinner of a family. I will tell you this night the risk involved. Don't move away. My name is Rodi. I will tell you the risk involved in marrying a breadwinner of a family. The breadwinner of a family. Don't forget, I am from the old school. Experience is talking here. Don't forget, I'm from the old school. Here, I will tell you what will save your life. I speak reality. I'm a gift to mankind. I'm a big gift to mankind. So guys, if I don't give you a shout out, don't be. So let's go. In fact, I always say it here. Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything this night. Man, I always say it here. Who you marry in life determines how happy you are going to be. Listen, don't doubt me. Number one, who you marry in life determines if you are going to have progress or not in life. The person you marry plays a vital role in your life. At times, not at times, the family you marry in or the family you marry from. Let's go. Now listen attentively. One of the mistake, I'm telling you, most people who married the breadwinner of a family have a lot of problems to solve. Listen, when you marry the breadwinner of a family, be prepared for war. That is, in most cases, be prepared for war. Listen attentively. Listen, because some of you, when if I tell you something, just if you come here to watch this program, have an open mind. Do you understand what I mean? Have an open mind. And if you have, maybe this night I might bring people in. If you have a question, do you understand me? Let's go. Before you go marry a woman or you marry a man, listen, before you marry any woman, do background check of the financial status of that woman. And before you marry any man, listen attentively, do background check of the family you want to get into, you want to marry into. Listen, let me tell you. When you go marry a woman who sustains the family, you may face a lot of problems. And when you go marry a man who sustains the family, his family, you may face a lot of problems. Hold on. Hold on. I will explain these things to you. Especially if your spouse, that is, if your wife or husband, if the parents depends on your spouse for survival, Esther, I see you. Listen, you need to be very careful, though. Many people are fighting spiritual wars unknowingly. Many people are fighting spiritual wars. Now listen. Now let me explain it to you. There are some parents that did not make anything in their lives. Some parents did not make anything in their life. They didn't achieve greatness or success. They are broke. And you see, in such family, listen, that the mother or the father could be a man or a woman. Depends on, Esther, I see you big time. Trust, I see you. If the mother or the father depends on that, your spouse for survival, now where do I even start? This program go long this night. Let me continue. Where do I start? See, especially if you, now listen, if you are the breadwinner of your family, you need to be very, very careful with your parents, with your siblings. Hold on. Because especially if your siblings, that is your relatives, your family members are depending on you, and your parents are depending on you, you as a woman or a man, you may not get married. Especially especially women. You as a woman, they may use juju to prevent you to stop you from getting married. Even when you get married, they may use juju to crash that marriage. In some cases, to born a child, to get children will be difficult. I will explain it to you this night. You think most marriages that crashed? Now, let me tell you, most marriages that crashed was caused by family members. Sometimes your mother-in-law, father-in-law, or siblings. You know why? Because listen attentively. Ikem, I see you. Now I'm rushing this program. I need to, I mean, tell this story in such a way that you guys will understand me. And I'm rushing it. I need to tell it in details. Akinola Akinola said I'm a wizard. So I'm telling exactly his experience. Akinola, I'm not a wizard. I'm sharing true life experience with everybody. Story it. Now I'm rushing this program. I need to take it. Slow. Bit by bit. Let's go. Many successful women today are single, not because they want to be single, because their family members, sometimes the parents or the siblings, stopped them from getting married. Many men also got married, but the marriage did not hold because the parents also, the parents of that man did not want the man to get married so as to be getting money from the man. Are you getting my point now? If you are, now story plenty. Where do I start? Okay. There was a lady here in this country. This lady, we don't mention names. This lady came here, married the first man, the marriage crashed. Married the second man, the marriage crashed. Hold on. Within these years, this lady had miscarriage more than 8 times. Did you hear what I'm saying? She had miscarriage more than 8 times. Life, I'm not telling you here, say life. If she conceives, the next is that child, she will have a miscarriage. And this happened over a period of, happened for many years. Marriage did not hold. And this lady loved the parents so much, the mother so much, that, listen, she was the person taking care of the mother, feeding, clothes, house rent, everything the mother needed, the lady supplied it. And the lady never suspected, I'm rushing this program. So, by the time she knew it, her age mates are about getting even grandchildren. The people she came to this country with have already gotten grown children, and she was still fighting to have one, yet she couldn't have one. At a time, these ladies decided to go spiritual, to go find out why her marriage did not hold and why she kept having miscarriages. So this woman went to different spiritual homes, traveled to different countries. Don't be in a rush. Guess what? Anywhere she went, they pointed at her mother. She went to the first place, first spiritual home. They said her mother was responsible for her predicament. She could not believe it. She said it was a lie. She couldn't believe it. Now again, she said maybe the soothsayer, the spiritual man, maybe made a mistake. She went to the second place. They pointed at the mother. They said it was the mother that was behind her problems. Third one, she couldn't believe it. She went to the third place. They said the mother was the person behind her problem. Which problem? Behind her not conceiving, not getting pregnant, not born any child, not getting a husband. The mother did not want her. The mother does not want her to have a husband, does not want her to have a baby. Do you know why? Because she believes if the woman is settled, if she marries, then her attention and finance will start going to the husband and her children. So she needed that money for herself, to sustain herself. So she went and used spiritual. Now, this is why I told you, you need to be very careful. So the mother went and used juju. Was, somebody that you never suspected. She started using juju on the daughter, casting spell on her. She casted spell. So the daughter could not conceive. In order to be getting money, do you understand what I mean? That is number one. Number two is, if you as a woman eventually escape and get married, you see your entire family will be against you if they don't succeed in crashing your marriage. Yes. Everything they will, anytime you see family members complain about your husband, you as a woman, you need to be very careful. Especially if those your family members are broke and poor, they always need help. Listen attentively, because there are some brothers and some sisters. Listen, you as I'm talking, I'm going to talk at both gender. There are some brothers and sisters that you have. They depend on you to train their children. There are some people, they make babies. Now listen attentively. Some people make children and depended on their sister or their brother to raise the children. If you then want to get married, any man that comes the woman's way is a threat to the welfare of the family. They don't want it. If you go to marry a breadwinner of a family, it's like you want to remove food from their mouth. You get the gist. See, if a woman is the breadwinner of the family and you go to marry the woman, the family will feel threatened. Like if you marry them, if you marry the girl, when you marry the girl, you may block them from getting the money they have been getting. So you see, some of them will be against the husband that did them nothing. The in-law, that's the man that married their daughter. Are you getting the point? Some family members, they will be against. Some will use even spiritual means to make sure you remain single in order for you to train the children, their siblings, or to be financing them. Now let me talk about men. And then from there, we take it further. You as a man, you need to be vigilant. Your eyes need to be open. And it is important you educate your wife or your husband, especially men. Educate your wife. Let me tell you. Some sisters, you as a man, if you have sisters that are not doing well, or brothers that are not doing well, sometimes parents, I told you in the afternoon that if you are from a poor family, run away from them or they will ruin your life. Some people may not understand this. If you are from a poor family, here we speak reality. If you are from a poor family, you look your siblings, everybody is poor. I'm not telling you to leave them, all of them to die. Listen, even if you decide to help from afar, from a distance, don't be in their midst. And you need to be guided. You need to guide yourself. If you don't guide yourself, you see that marriage, sometimes they will use juju to crash, to chase your wife away as a man. If they are not able, even if they don't use juju, they will be sowing seed of discord. They will continue to give problems in that marriage. They will continue. Anytime you see your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters complain about your wife, that's when you need to sit up. The plan is to make sure that they chase her away. You'll be asking yourself, now, what is their problem with your wife? They are not the one living with this woman. Listen attentively. If you come now, let me tell you, I'm a man of my own. If you come now to complain about my wife, I will see you as an enemy. Because you are not the person that is living with my wife. I am the person living with her. So if you come to complain about my wife, what is your motive? Why are you? Are you the person living? Are you the person marrying her? Now, I want to ask you. I don't want to know if my wife is nice or not. If her character is okay or not. It is my business, not yours. In fact, she shouldn't be nice to you because you are not, she has no reason to be nice to you. She had her responsibility is towards me. She has to be nice to me, not to you. Because we are sharing our life together. Get the point? Immediately you will see family members, mother-in-law, father-in-law, listen, start complaining about you, warn them. Now see, I live with my wife here. For decades, we've been sharing our life together. My parents are dead. Her parents are dead. I and my wife are the one, we are living our lives. Get the point? How can somebody come to tell you how bad your wife or your husband is and you pay attention? You give them listening ears when they are not the one living with the woman or the man. Get the message. Get the message. Because most people that complain about your wife or your husband, they have ulterior motive. They want the woman out of the way or the man out of the way so that they will be getting money. Get the message. Yes, you might not know the area, the direction they are going. You might not know the direction they are going. the mistakes a lot of women make abroad, especially women, all these newcomers, one of the mistakes you make, listen attentively, is as you arrive abroad and start earning money, as you start earning money, you begin to tell your father, your mother, your siblings how much you make, the equivalent in your local currency. Number one. Number two is you start telling them how much they pay your children, that the government is paying children support, how much you get every month as children support. Listen, many of you are new here. I have dropped a lot of videos and I have made it known to you guys that if things are working for you, when you get a new contract, you get a new job, you are making money, do not disclose it to friends and family members, especially family members. Now learn from an old school. See, when you tell them how good you are doing, you have invited problems. Let me explain it to you. Any one of them that has problem will come to you. Any one of them, immediately you tell them how much, the kind of job you are working in the hospital, you are earning 4,000 euros, you are earning 3,000 euros. As you are talking it, as you are saying it, they are calculating it in your local currency. So you are earning millions and they are there suffering. You created problem, you started problem for yourself. They will calculate how much is 1,000 euros in their local currency. That's how your problem begins. Now, they will forget their mistakes. If you don't give them that money, they will start fighting you spiritually because you invited problems. So you told them your secret. They see it. You know what is called entitlement mentality. That's what they have. They feel that money you are making, they have a share in it. They need to share from that money. And in most cases, you as a woman or a man, for instance, you as a woman that is a nurse, you're working in hospital, depending, it depends. You as a woman that is working in a hospital, now, you now revealed to them how much you are making. Now we did it. I followed you. I made the mistake. When I newly arrived in Europe, you think you are sharing good news with family members. Keep your mouth shut. As you are telling them your good news, that is how they are calculating how to undo you, how to collect from you. They start creating problems. Now, I'm rushing this program. If you see, even sometimes mama and papa will team up and frame stories to collect money from you. Now, you as a woman, you are from a poor family. This person stop sending this thing. I will block you. I'll block this person. It's not making any comments every time you come here. Now, you that is earning money, you are earning thousands of euros or pounds or dollars. And you told your father, who is poor. You told your mother that is poor. You told your idle brothers and sisters that have nothing doing. You know your brothers and your sisters, they don't have anything doing. And you mentioned how much you earn every month. They scam ways. They will look for a way to make sure that they remove your husband out of the way or your wife out of the way so that they will have a free access to eat that money. Yes. In some cases, you see some mothers volunteer. they will cause the problem, volunteer to turn to babysitters. Some mothers will make sure they will, that is, they will crash that marriage. Now, ask you to invite them abroad. You see a mother now, some mothers will start wearing trousers and winter jackets and start painting nails. That's when you know that Obodo Ibo, they hungry them. You see a villager start wearing winter jacket and start wearing wig. Agadi Ekwemka. Anytime you see some of these, now listen, some of these mothers, each time they come for this omugo, that is this to come help babysit the newborn baby or whatever, to help you take care of the children, you've got to be very careful. You know why? Immediately that woman, that your mother starts complaining about your wife or your husband, then she has ulterior motive. She has plans. Each time she be, now listen. Anytime you see your mother start complaining about, now listen, let me tell you. If I have no job and I'm living at peace with my wife, it's nobody's business. If my wife has no job and she is living at peace with me, it's nobody's business. If my wife is the person feeding me, if she is the person sponsoring me, she's my wife, it's nobody's business. That's her portion. She decided to marry me. If I am the person feeding my wife, sponsoring her, listen, if I'm the person carrying her financial burden for years, it is my decision and she's my wife. It is nobody's business. Now, if she's the one that goes to work and comes back with money at the end of the month, she's the one that pays the rent, buy food at home. You see some people, all these family members or friends begin to, deceive her by telling her, hey, why are you doing it? Why is your husband idle? Why is your wife? Now listen, many of you watching me here are Christians. The Bible says, what God has put together, let no man put asunder. Why then, you as a Christian, why do you want to put asunder? It's not your business if I am idle. It is not your business if I have nothing doing. It is not your business if my wife is idle. Get the message. Whether you're my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, now face your family. Face your family. It's not your rest. Now carry your load, carry your cross. It's not your problem. As far as I'm not coming to you to beg for food, as far as you are not the one paying my rent, what is your business? I'm asking, what's your business? Listen, many people are so naive. You cannot come at this age, at this stage of my life, and begin to tell me about my wife, that she's a lazy woman, that she has no good character. Now, if you talk it, if you open mouth, somebody gave me advice. Let me tell you, somebody gave me advice. Let me tell you, you know what? I blocked the person. One day I spoke to one old school. You know what the guy told me? I made a program about it. The guy said, hey, Uncle Rodi, why don't you think about coming to Africa to marry another woman? Another woman that will be bringing you home. That I should come to Africa, that he has a woman for me. Listen attentively. I said, after talking to me, you know what? The following day, he called me. Uncle Rodi, have you thought about what I told you? You know what I did? I blocked the man. I said, it's enough. Let me tell you why I blocked the man. I have been with my wife for decades. We have been through thick and thin. We have gone through life together. Somebody from somewhere now did not consider the sacrifices my wife has made for the family or the sacrifices I have made for the family. And now, this person is telling me to come and marry a woman in Africa. No, I blocked the man. I said, look, I don't need such a friend. This is you. I don't need such a friend. I blocked the man. Now listen. It was your decision to marry your wife or your husband. This is what they ask in the court. We call it standard sums. Well, is it your decision to marry this woman? You say yes. They will ask you on your wedding day. Is it your decision? They will ask you. If it is your decision, say yes. Now have in mind that you are the person living with this. Whether now some people say, now human beings have different characters. You don't expect everybody to behave the same. My wife or your wife cannot behave exactly the way my wife behaves. Men are different. Women are different. We don't behave alike. We don't like the same things. There are some people that love hot-tempered women or hot-tempered men. There are some people that love cool men, cool-hearted men. Some people love, now people have their choices. You don't expect me to like what you like. Now listen, let me tell you, story go plenty. When I was having my barber's shop, I had workers that, worked for me. Now listen, one day, one Austrian lady came to my shop, young, beautiful lady. I've known that lady for a while now. She came to my shop, I am a social man, social person. I had a lot of friends back then. So one lady came to my shop. As the lady came to my shop, we've known ourselves, each time she was free, she would come and we gist the afternoon away. So one day she came, she told me that that she and her boyfriend were no more. They have, the woman said they have separated. They are no longer together. I said, why did you separate with that guy? That guy was cool, gentle guy. Guess what the lady told me? The lady told me that that guy wasn't her dream man. I asked why. She said because the guy is too cool, too quiet for her liking. It's not her spec. I said, so that's just because he said the guy is too quiet. That's each time she was at home with the guy, that the whole place would be boring, that she needed somebody that she would be quarreling with. This is how she put it. She said she needed somebody she would be quarreling with every day, shouting and quarreling. I said, is this not demon-possessed woman? But the woman said this is what she wants. And there are women like that. Now listen, this is no joke. The woman told me she wants a man that will be quarreling with her. Everybody will be shouting. The house will not be boring. Now carry hand for head. It's no joke, oh. It's no joke. She said she wants a man that everybody will be quarreling every time you quarrel at home. Why didn't you watch it? Everybody will be shouting. Now, you that is an outsider, if you go visit them, maybe the mother-in-law, whatever, you go to stay with them for 1 or 2 days and you see them quarreling, you wouldn't know that it is the norm in that home. It's the normal thing in that home. Get the point? That woman and the man, there are some people that understand themselves like that. There are some couples, that's what, now listen. If that woman now gets her kind of person, every time both of them will be quarreling. And that is what keeps the marriage running. That's every time you see them quarreling. And you that is an outsider, if you go there and say, why is this man mistreating you? Or why is this woman mistreating you? Now, there are some women in Africa, they want their husband to beat them all. This is no joke. I've seen it. I've seen some women that you never see something though. There are some women, they want their husband to. Now, this is no joke. I'm giving it to you raw. If you're not. Esther said, very sad. Esther, Esther, I follow Groove. I met people. I've met guys. And now, if I give you this, now, well, there are things. Some know we say, what kind of craze be that? I am telling you the truth. You don't understand? I am telling you the truth. I'm not telling you lies. Many women serve. Now, I will share with you guys a story one day. What happened where we lived back then in Africa. You go carry hand for head. Vanessa, this is no joke. I'm telling you the reality. This is no joke. I know this is, it is, but there are women like that. Now, there are some men, now listen, there are some men that love bishy women. You know what I mean by bishy? Some men love bishy women. Women that behave like bitch. And this is the kind of women they want to marry. Now, I spent some time in US. When I was going to buy wares, I stayed with one guy and I interacted with some other guys in America then. In USA then. That was around 24 years, 25 years ago. Listen, African American girls then, if you're not a bad boy, you will not get girlfriend though. If you don't behave like a gangster, then they told me, if you don't look tough and you don't behave tough, no girlfriend for you. I don't know about now. That is why you see everybody's banging in USA, everybody's playing gangster music, everybody's acting like a thug. They like even that time, they love people that came out from prison. You don't understand? If you have not gone to prison, you will not get a girlfriend. In US then. That is, if you have not gone to prison, you will not get a girlfriend. Now I said to myself, I said, which kind? I said, what kind? So I need to go to prison before I get a girlfriend. Some American people say, if are there guys from USA here, please now confirm this thing. I traveled to America 2002, 2003, 2004. Now guys, this I'm talking about this time. Now confirm this thing I'm talking about. If you're an old school living in USA, you understand me? If you're an old school living in USA, that's why most African Americans join gangs and do all those things. You see gangs. Okay, you see people are confirming it on TikTok. Those, if you don't, why do you think somebody like Tupac and they were having the best girls? You need to behave like a thug. You need to look like this. Now, what are you talking about? It is in Africa. In Africa. Because all these African ladies, a lot of them never open eye. They never, they open backyard eye. You understand me? You don't understand? Man, I cannot come on social media and be giving you guys fake gist. Do you understand me? So what I'm saying is this. When you see, married couple, or married couples, when you see them doing their thing, look the other way, allow them. They show themselves. Unless they invite you, then you can interfere. But if they don't invite you, keep off. Maybe because of my exposure in life, I have no reason to interfere in someone else's marriage. Anyhow you are doing it, whether you are broke, you are rich, if you are fighting, you are at peace, it's your decision. It is your decision. Let me tell you, even my children, they may be watching me now. I've never for one day rejected their spouse or their girlfriend or whatever, because it is their decision. I will tell you, is this your decision? Carry go. My father did not choose a wife for me. And I'm not going to choose any wife for my children because they are the ones that are going to live with that woman, that decision, not me. Yes, I may give advice, but it is their decision and they will live with their decision. You get the message? Let me tell you, my parents are gone, but I'm still living with my wife because it is my decision. My wife's parents are gone, but she's still living with me. Get the message? You don't do things, you don't allow people to decide for you because they are not the one to live with that woman or that man. Don't allow anybody to decide for you. You say, my father said, my mother said. Said what? Your father will live for a while and die, pass away. You'll be left with his decision. Your mother will live for a while and pass away. You are the person that will live without your spouse. Okay, if your mother found you a spouse after 2 years and she passes away, so the rest of your life, the rest 40 years, you will live with your mother's decision that you are not happy with, or your father's decision that you are not happy with. So what I'm saying is this. When it comes to choosing a life partner, you need to be very careful. And be very careful the family you are going to marry from. Let me tell you. If you decide to marry the breadwinner of a family, somebody that is the richest in the family, maybe the man or the woman, you need to educate that woman. Both of you must have a dialogue. Make the woman understand the battle ahead. And make the man, if you are a woman, make the man understand the battle ahead. That families may try to, because it's like you removed food from their mouth. You get the message? You need to educate your partner, your husband or your wife. Tell your partner the battle ahead, that these people may come because of, what they have been benefiting, they may feel that you've stopped them from getting that money. So you need to be prepared for such. Well, guys, so who was the person that made a request? Now, the story, I just spoke my mind. You understand me? Everybody, but this is what's happening. I spoke my mind. You get the gist now. So, who was the person that made a request? If you are a core follower of my page, I will bring you in. If you are not, I will not bring you in. Let me see. Ikem, I see you, I appreciate you. Somebody said he has a question. Let me see. If you are not new, if you are new here, I'm not bringing anybody in, no. So, the person that said he has a question, ask your question, then we round up. Guys, before I go further, you see my YouTube channel, Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Go subscribe. Go to Uncle Rodi on YouTube. Go subscribe. Go follow my YouTube channel. Now I need few numbers to hit 17,000 followers on YouTube. Dayo, I see you. Dayo, I see you. You understand me? So you go to my YouTube channel, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are following me, don't forget, I am on TikTok, I am on Facebook, I am on YouTube, I am on Instagram. You get the gist now. So, somebody who was the person that somebody made a request? Let me see. 3 people made a request. Now, okay, 2 people made a request. Let me see. Do you want me to bring these guys in now? Guys, 2 people made a request. Do you want me to bring them in? If you decide, I bring them in. No. Okay, let me bring them in. Now repeat, that person should make it. I try to make the request again. The other person should make the request again.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening to you.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. So, well done, sir. I've been seeing your live video and everything. Well done, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've already got a question. And the question is, if I'm able to, like, travel to Europe, Canada, or anywhere in the world tomorrow, I'm actually calling from Nigeria, Lagos. So, who do you think I should bring in first? Is it my family or my fiancé or wife or from Nigeria too? Whatever I'm going through. With your experience.
This question is not what you are supposed to ask. But let me answer you.
Okay.
If you travel abroad and get established, your mother is not going to be your wife. Your father is not going to be your wife. The person you should bring first is your wife or your whatever. Your wife should be... Are you getting the point? Because what is your mother coming to do for you? What is your father coming to do for you? This is not a question that you're...
Maybe my brother, like elder or junior brother, kind of.
You cannot, you must, don't bring them. If your interest comes first, you need to establish yourself first. You need to stand before you stand somebody else. You need to stand. This is not you.
Because I actually have a brother in Berlin, Germany, and we always talk, and his comments all about he will actually likes to bring him. But I saw some videos online about people in Italy, all those kind of places, and their comment is like, even if they are coming in today, they rather bring their family in. And now you are saying like your fiancé first.
See, it depends on how my experience here is. You make your life a priority. What serves you? That's how do I say it? Make your life a priority. Get well established before you start rendering help to every other person. I know some people who brought family members, brothers, sisters, they ended up as enemies. I know somebody who brought so many people, and today the person is broke. Even when the man was homeless, nobody accommodated him. Nobody. When the man was broke, nobody was there for him. In fact, story plenty. Well, this is not the topic. Let me bring somebody else in.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, who is the next person? Make a request, I bring you in. You never go. You want to bring somebody in. You need to go first. You see how people create problem for themselves.
Uncle Rudy.
I see you. Well done. Speak English so that people will understand you.
Okay, I greet you, sir. I greet you.
Well done.
I just got the message. I have not actually followed the line of thought, but from the little I heard, you were saying something about bringing people abroad. I don't know if I'm right. I just joined.
Okay, if you joined, that means you missed the conversation. You did not start watching when I began the program, so you cannot contribute anything meaningful. You just made a request. You just because you cannot, people will not understand you. You did not get it.
Okay, because I heard something you said. That's what triggered me to come up.
Okay, now what's your mind? What's your opinion?
It's better you bring your wife and your fiancé to abroad than to bring any other person, your father, your mother, or your siblings.
Now let me ask you.
So I have a little disagreement on that.
Okay, let me come. Now listen. First of all, you do not have responsibility towards your siblings. I don't know, maybe you are still living in Africa. You have responsibility towards your parents. And if we go deeper, the Bible says husband and wife are one. You cannot be one with your brother or your sister. You are only one with your partner, your husband or your wife. You cannot be one with your mother or your father. Your mother and father, they are one. You need to go and create your own family. And that your family is your wife or your husband first. I'm not telling you you shouldn't help family members, but you need to help yourself first. You need to get yourself well established. Then you can think about helping people if you have the means. Because if you keep carrying family, you may regret it later. You never start, you want to carry family. I'm not telling you not to help, but you need to help yourself first. That's what I've got to say. So guys, hope I made
I think it's clear now.
It's clear now. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let me bring it down.
Yes.
Okay. You know, the problem we have as African people is this family, everything. And this family, something has ruined a lot of people. This mentality I don't understand. I don't understand it. I'm not saying you shouldn't help people, oh, but everything, family, you want to carry your brother? I'm not. They don't understand. These people don't understand it. They think it's they think if you come, you start bringing your brother, your people. As this is the impression they have. If you come in Europe, you begin to bring everybody. Everybody they'll be trooping. You do you understand what I mean? Okay, if you as a young man, if you come, you bring your brother, you'll be sleeping with your brother now. You'll be making love with your brother. Or you'll be making love with your mama or your father or your sister. To start with. So if two brothers decide to travel at the same time, that is a different thing. See some people. Now I just gave you one of the reasons. Even do you know how long it takes? Okay, let me give you why. Let me tell you why I say this thing. Now listen. Okay, somebody's. Let me tell you why I say this. Okay, now listen attentively. As a young man who traveled abroad, maybe some of these guys now that I brought in now, some of them might be around 30 years or above, maybe 35 years. You traveled abroad as a bachelor, as a single man at the age of 35 years. How long do you think it will take you to get documents? How long do you think it will take you to get documents? Maybe by the time you get to 40 years, if you get it very quick, maybe 5 years. So at the age of 40 years that you are supposed to start thinking about your own family, build your family, you'll be thinking about how you want to help brother, sister. By the time you are done helping brother and sister, you are 50 years. No wife, no child. And these people, nobody promised that they will be there for you in time of need. Some may be there for you. So, even if you come abroad at the age of 30 years, how long? Some people, it took them 10 years to get documents. It took them 10 years to get documents. You get the gist? So if you come at the age of 30 years and it took you 10 years to get documents, when you get to 40 years, instead of you thinking about how to raise your family, how to establish yourself, you'll be thinking about brothers and sisters. Now let me tell you, I know some people here now abroad, they have spent over 40 years here. Now, even some men say at the almost 70 years, I don't know if they have children. I met one day, this man came here around 1988, no wife. I asked him, but what's happening? He said he's sponsoring his brothers and his children and everybody's sisters in the school. If you see the man, he looks like somebody that's the dug out from the ground. Now, somebody that came here in 1988, he's telling me that he's sponsoring this one in school, trying to establish this one. The entire family is helping. If you see the man, he has gone out of human. He's no longer a human being. I said, oh boy. I said, are you for real? You've been carrying family since 1988, sponsoring all of them in school, now listen attentively. And this man has no wife, he has no child. This man is not less than 65 or 67 years now. In fact, the man, he has lost it. He has lost it. And if he dies, life goes on for all those people. If the man dies, life continues for all those people. Now, listen, I don't pretend I like keeping it real. There's no need for me. Now, I'm not telling you not to help, but think about yourself first. Prioritize yourself. Do you understand what I mean? Now, I saw the man at the embassy. If he's watching this video, maybe because a lot of people are following my page, especially my TikTok. I saw the man at the embassy. I said, boy, what's up? How about your family? He said, nah, I never get child. I never marry. You never marry. I said, you've not married. You have no child. Somebody that came here in 1988. I said, why? He said he's sponsoring the brother children, the brothers trying to establish them. They will use the guy till he go to grave. I don't know if the guy is alive anymore, self. I don't know if he's still alive because I've not seen him since that time. As at that time, that guy will be like maybe 60. The last time I saw him around that 2019, that guy will not be less than 63 years then. No, 63 years then or more. No wife, no child. He said he's carrying family. And the thing is, if he dies now, that family, the people will continue with their life. So guys, Vanessa, what kind of comment is that? Vanessa said, she wrote, bring somebody that will be keeping you warm at night. So guys, I want to bring this, it's almost after 11. Are you talking to me? Somebody said that's lions. Do you say that's a greedy mindset? When you get to a certain age, your reasoning, the way you reason will change. When people deal with you, when life teach you, when life will teach you, will teach you to be wise. When people you helped stab you in the back, you wake up. You never see anything. I don't know how old you are. When people use you, now this abroad. See, you are still maybe you are still a little boy. I've seen some people in Africa, they will be building bungalows, duplexes. They are building houses secretly. You that is living abroad, you don't know. And you are not building any house. And every problem they have, they will call you to solve it for them. If they get sick, they will call you as a family member to give them money. If any financial problem they have, they will call you. As a good person, you'll be dashing them money. And they are building houses that you cannot afford. I found out. You will not know. If you allow yourself to be used, they will use you and dump you. He said, this is a greedy mindset. What are you talking about? People will have money. They own businesses. They have their businesses. When they have financial problem, instead of using their money to solve their problem, they will call you that is living abroad. You are a billionaire. You pick money on the streets. Because you are living abroad, you don't know that they are doing well in their businesses. They are building houses. They will call you. There's a home now you keep solving home problem till the day you enter grave. Because family problem never finishes. They will keep calling you until you stop them. If you don't stop them, they will continue to call you. If your parents are dead, if your parents that you are taking care of are dead, the siblings will continue. As your siblings are your direct siblings, their children, your nieces and nephews will continue asking you for money. You know how the thing transfers. You taking care of your parents. If your parents pass away, Your siblings, your brothers and your sisters will be asking you for money. After sometimes, their children will start asking you for money. It will never end unless you stop it. Nephews will be calling you, niece will be calling you, you never see anything. By the time you know what's going on, you will not even have money to buy granules and eat. Guys, let me take a break. Tomorrow we continue. You understand what I mean? I like keeping it real. You understand what I mean? Now, when some people show you, when you find out certain things, you will wake up. That the people you are helping, they are much more better than you. They are doing better than you in life. Do you understand what I mean? They are doing more better than you in life. So guys, it is when you go home, you see the houses they have built. You see, that's when you realize how they used you. Now listen, you know why some people, let me tell you, some people come on social media and make videos that will appeal to everybody. They don't like saying the truth. Some people run programs that will appeal to everybody. They don't want their followers or their friends to get hurt. That's what people do. But here, I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. The truth that will even save your life. If you don't like it, you leave it. Even in the first place, why should a human being keep depending on another person? Are you crippled? Why should you always, you want somebody to go and walk, and give you, walk, and give you? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can just. Now, the worst part of it is some people have it and they hide it and want to collect from you. Some have it. They have it. They don't want to spend their money. They want to collect your own. You say we shouldn't talk. Man, I want to end this broadcast this evening. Just go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page. Let me sleep. You have your own thing. You have money. You keep your money in the bank. Or you use your money and running your businesses, building your projects, building your house. And you call me to bring money and solve your... And this money is non-refundable. The money you abroad-based guys are giving to them, they are non-refundable. You don't get it back. Charity money, you are Father Christmas. You get it? Just give free. You don't remember as a billionaire now. If okay. So guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should be wicked to people, but protect yourselves. See you tomorrow. Let me go lie down. Take care of yourselves.